our fascination with flight, the elegance and majesty with which they seemingly without effort glide through the air. Well, there will be plenty of effort in this one because when two birds get together and start clawing at each other, feathers are bound to fly. Georgia Southern will kick it off to get things started. On the run from inside his own 5. He gets a block. Got a little room. Can they catch him? He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Eagles. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
And he puts through the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Georgia Southern's offense will have the football first. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on, they punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
Wilson to pass. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
Third down coming up.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. So the Eastern Michigan Eagles offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. Last time we saw these guys, it was a rather forgettable experience for this quarterback. He turned the football over, he got sacked. Just not a good day at all, Jesse.
Well, the defense was able to rattle him. They hit him often, they hit him early, they got sacks on him, and then he started feeling it. His eyes came down, he started floating the ball over the middle of the field and putting it into trouble and got picked off. So it's important in this one, David, up front, they do a better job of helping him stay on his feet to get into a rhythm.
The best quarterbacks in the history of the game, when you continue to hit them, they become very human, and they start to rush their thought process. So he got hit early, and he got hit often last week, and that's why they lost. Position 1, objective number 1 today, protect him, keep him upright, let him get some confidence.
They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Let's step back here and look big picture for Eastern Michigan. They were really excited about the pickup they got last week, commitment from a 3-star defensive back, David, and when programs at this level can get guys like that in the building, everybody celebrates.
The whole building gets excited because transfer pool is one thing, but high school recruiting, when you can get somebody out of high school with some raw tools that are really good, you can see the future could be bright. You take those guys, you try to develop them instead of going into the transfer pool.
Eastern Michigan surgical on offense right now. Now from inside the red zone. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wilson will throw. It's complete on the right side. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. They'll try to run for it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Eastern Michigan will line up with a 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Eagles!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Georgia Southern in a hurry.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Immediately fires to the middle. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the 1st down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll run it out of the shotgun.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice... Get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Wilson to pass. Working that left side now. Knocked down immediately, but they couldn't stop him from getting the big gainer to the 30.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Leaves it with the running back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. And the Eagles started this drive backed up. Own end, and now they've moved into position to score. On the shuffle, they go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Now it's 2nd and goal. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Eagles! We'll see if that breathes a little fire into them.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step one to getting them back in the ballgame.
Georgia Southern, 7.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. He'll try to do it himself. Crosses the 30. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum.
For the offense.
Nice job by the QB. You can tell they want to push it down the field. They want to be aggressive on first down, which I love, which is really hard to stop from a defensive standpoint, but does a good job scrambling outside the pocket, picking up the first down, and then saving his life. Good job. Get out of bounds.
Well, this defense was ready for go-balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The Eagles come to the line with a new set of downs. Wilson will throw. They're working that left side. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Unloads it left. He's got it. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan.
Eastern Michigan, number 27. Catches score.
And this offense continues to have some success. And I'll tell you what, when it gets down to it and you need a play, they're starting to find this playmaker. You can tell the QB looks for him. That's 3 TDs now in 4 games, and I think they'll keep feeding the big fella.
How about these 2 running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Green. Can't get him to the ground. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Grab behind the line. It's Green. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play, because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Listen, you can't make every play, you can't cover everybody, but it's really nice when you get the bonus of swatting the ball down and making sure that quarterback doesn't get a completion and doesn't get a big play.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. Georgia Southern brings on the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Turns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. They've come out smoking with touchdowns on each of their first 2 drives, and they're back to work now. Makes the grab. It's Coleman. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line.
First down for the offense.
They send the tight end in motion. They'll try the run. Got the first down and more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. On 1st and 10 from the 38. Right back to the well. They work that running game down to the 34. Let's give him 3 on the carry. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wilson to pass. It's complete to the left. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. On first down from the 13-yard line.
And that's a first down.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He's in open space downfield. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. And the Eagles moving quickly to the line.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first.
There he goes. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the right. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That's caught. It's Murphy. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Wilson will throw. Here comes the heat. Had to get rid of it quickly. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Trying to do it on the ground. Turning it up. Got enough space. So close to that end zone, he can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. And the Eagles pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. And they can't punch it in with a first down run, and the defense has 1 stop. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll try to slam it in. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. This offense has gone haywire on these last 2 plays in the red zone. Can they set things right on 3rd and goal?
Let's go.
Trying to pick up a first down. DB's right up on the receivers. Caught in the backfield, it's Baker. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
The give to the tailback. And I think they'll mark him right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't help much with the breathing room, but on the upside, they avoided the safety. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wilson to pass. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna sling it on second down. Takes a hit as he fires. Snagged in the middle. It's Soto. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can't stop the clock. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires downfield. Finds space on the right. Inside the 35. Knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Here's a heat. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further. Eastern Michigan will kick it deep to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Georgia Southern has it back, ready to go to work on offense. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive. It's like this offense, when I'm playing from behind, every possession means so much more. And if you look the other side, the defense, they haven't given much resistance.
Yeah, nothing has gone their way in the first half offensively. And you know now, based on how this defense is playing with their confidence, that you are going to be challenged on every single snap. So buckle up, get your mind right, and get ready to come back in this game.
Gives it to the back on the draw. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
That's a great play by the defense. They've got the lead by a lot here in the third quarter, and the offense is trying to run at them, and they just completely blew that thing up. Big tackle for loss. They've now put them in an obvious passing situation. Expect them to pin their ears back, try to get after the quarterback here.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Makes the grab. It's Green. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. Breaks the tackle. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
It's a turnover on downs.
Handoff from the gun. Across the 45. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
On the play.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Wilson will throw. Under fire. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Eagles now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on second down. Fires to the right. It's caught downfield. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Eagles come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Eastern Michigan surgical on offense right now. Wants to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Soto. Lots of slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Georgia Southern has it back, and here comes the offense again. Got his man in the middle. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. New set of downs after the completion. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Unloads to the right. It's complete. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Trying play action. Throwing right. Got his man. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Georgia Southern about to snap it on another 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. The RPO, it's complete. Breaks into the open. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Georgia Southern will have it now, 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. They've been denied on 2 of their 3 previous red zone trips, looking to pay this one off with a touchdown. Tries again to get it in. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready.
Touchdown, Eagles! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. Ready to try the point after. Smashes it through for the PAT. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown, and they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Wilson to pass. Throws for the tight end. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. A pickup of 8 now to convert this 3rd and 2. The Eagles come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Grab near the sticks. It's Soto. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. He's got him this time. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. Takes the easy completion. He'll step out of bounds right at the 27.
I think that shows you the experience of the quarterback there. His primary target wasn't open, so he didn't panic. Even though he was getting hit, he was still able to find his check down and find some positive yards.
Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Gets the back moving. Wilson will throw. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Trying to bull his way in. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. And the Eagles didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. The sweet feet buy a little time. Touchdown, Eagles! And they take it in for 6 more points. They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue.